my mom planted the seed in my head when I was a young boy. She said, son, one day you'll grow up and change the razor business.
And here you are.
And here I am. Always listen to your mother. No, of course not. No.
Where did the idea come from?
So, when I was living in New York, so I won't, I'll tell you the real story. Okay?
We want the real story.
The real story is, I was always frustrated at how much razors cost, okay? I'd gone to the store, and I hated that fucking Razor Fortress where you have to find the guy with the key. They're always doing something else, and it's just a huge pain in the ass. And not only that, even in New York City where there's a Duane Reade on every corner, you still have to, and I would walk right by Duane Reade on my way from my office to the subway, and I needed razors, and I would just hate going in there to get razors, and razors only, because you go through razors, right? It's a perishable product. And so for years I hated it, and then it was so expensive, and I was like, why is it so expensive? Now, that was just kind of an embedded frustration for me, right? That was not, and then I wasn't like, I'm going to take action on this, on this injustice. And then, this is the crazy part. And, anybody that says that luck isn't a part of their journey is lying to you. So I don't care how good the entrepreneur is, or how, hard they work, or how brilliant they are. Everybody gets lucky, and you have to get a little bit lucky. And we've not only gotten lucky at the beginning, we've gotten lucky all along the way, which is not to say that we're not good, or that we don't work our asses off, because we do, and we are. But you got to get a little lucky. So I think that the stroke of luck, the serendipity for me, happened at a holiday party where my friend's wife's father, who knew that I had .com experience, knew that I had done a couple e-commerce projects, came up to me at a holiday party, and he was like one of these guys that, bought a lot of stuff wholesale in Asia and would sell it to people. Okay. And we had a family friend, John Ruttenberg, in Philadelphia, where I grew up, who always had, he would always show up with a truck full of bikes or soccer balls, and he'd be like, and we'd be like, you want a bike? You want some soccer balls? And we would never know where he got this stuff from, but we later learned. So I met this guy, my friend's wife's father at a holiday party, who was kind of one of these wholesaler buyers, and he said to me, oh, I have I have a couple things in the warehouse, maybe you can help me sell them on the internet. And one of those things was cake slicers shaped like the actual wedge of cake, so that you don't have to suffer the injustice of actually slicing twice to get your piece of cake. You can just slice once with the cake slicer. And then 250,000 twin razor blades. And I said, as much as I love cake, I'm gonna go for the razors, thanks. So I ended up buying the razors off of him, and I instantly knew what I wanted to do with it, because I'd always wanted to build a brand, and I'd always wanted to start my own company. And I had tried to start a social network for travelers in 2006, and definitely learned some great lessons there. But I knew right away that I wanted to start Dollar Shave Club, and I had the idea and the name almost right away.